Hello guys, welcome back and thank you for watching. In today's video I have some farmhouse home decor DIYs. I did use mostly Dollar Tree items. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell button so you can get notified every time I upload. With that being said, now let's craft. These are the materials I will be using for my first DIY. One thing I did end up changing was the little crate, but you can still use it. Now I'm going to start with this big Easter sign from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to use the back, so I am going to give this one coat of white chalk paint. Then I'm going to just sand around all the edges. Now I'm going to set that aside and let it dry. Meanwhile, I'm going to work on this Dollar Tree windmill, and I'm going to take it apart, and I found it easier by removing the front piece. It's going to be easier to remove the back. I will be making half a windmill with all of the blades, so I'm going to remove them from the wire, and it's so easy. All I did was just move them around until they came off. I then cut all the blades off, and I also cut the wire in half. Once I have all the blades and the wire cut off, I'm going to start gluing it to my sign. And I am going to do half a windmill, so I'm going to start off by gluing the wire first, and then I'm going to glue each little windmill. Once they are glued, I'm going to use this wire cutter and like twist the ends so like that the windmills are like sideways. I'm using the same centerpiece that I cut off, and I'm going to cut it in half because, as you can see, it is too small for that part. So by cutting it off, I made sure it fit, and it can't even tell that I attached both of these together to make one, or to make half of it. The next thing I will be doing is adding a little wood crate at the bottom, but like I said, I did end up switching mine, and instead I used a Dollar Tree wood pallet and some Jenga blocks. I just wanted something more taller and less wide, so that's why I made my own using these materials. I am going to paint them black before I start gluing them, but unfortunately I didn't record the whole process. I ran out of memories. Didn't realize it until I had glued everything, but all I did was glue 3 Jenga blocks at the bottom and then 3 right on top of it. Then I glued 2 on each side and then 2 right on top of that, and then I glued the crate. So I did use a total of 14 Jenga blocks. Hopefully I made sense. The next thing I will be adding is some stickers, and I'm using these Dollar General stickers. They are so nice. I love the font, but of course Dollar Tree carries other stickers you can use instead. For the greenery, I will be using some boxwood greenery from Walmart. Now I'm going to add some burlap ribbon. I decided to do this the last minute because the rest of my DIYs do have some buffalo check, and I wanted them to match. To finish this off, I added some of these little wood sticks to the top and bottom. And that is it for this DIY. I think it turned out beautiful. It is one of my favorites. My next DIY is very easy and simple to do. From Dollar Tree, I'm going to use one of these house photo frames, and I'm going to start by removing the plastic and the inside of the picture frame. Then I will be using a piece of scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to trace the house and then cut it out. I decided to use the matte Mod Podge instead of my glue stick because I couldn't find it, one thing, and the other was because I'm using this on glass. I decided to put it on the glass instead of the cardboard because I thought that the cardboard was going to be too flimsy, and I think it was going to make more bubbles if I was to use the cardboard. But once I am done doing that, I'm going to just place it back on the frame, and I'm also adding the little back piece. Using the same Dollar General stickers, I'm going to put home at the bottom. And I thought I didn't have another M, but it turns out I did. But I didn't realize that until it was already glued on. So I used a W, but you can't even tell it's a W. I will be adding a wreath at the top, so I'm going to use one of these clear hooks from Dollar Tree. Now I'm going to make my own wreath, and you guys see me make my own wreaths now several times, but this time I am going to do it just a little bit different. I'm using the Dollar Tree wire jute cord and making a circle. Then I'm using some boxwood greenery, but this time I am going to cut the boxwood greenery and cut all the stems off and make a thinner wreath. After I'm done cutting them, I'm just going to start gluing all of the little stems around the wire. One thing I did do later on was just stain the frame just a little bit darker. And that is it for this home decor sign. I think it turned out so cute and it looks so adorable. For my next DIY, I'm going to use this Dollar Tree Easter sign. Right now, Dollar Tree is carrying other signs you can use instead. I'm going to start by sanding down the Happy Easter because it has a lot of glitter. Then I'm going to remove the hook from the back. The next thing I will be doing is painting all the sides using my Woverly chalk paint in ink. I'm also painting the top part using some white chalk paint. I decided to add a border to this, so I am using these wood sticks and making a border. You don't really have to, but I was just being extra. I wanted it to match the rest of my DIY. So before I glued them, I decided to add some of the same scrapbook paper I used in my last DIY. To glue this, I am using the matte Mod Podge. Then I'm going to glue the sticks to make the border. I did end up staining these after, so if you want to stain them, I do recommend you doing before you glue them. Now you can add whatever you want to your little sign. I am using these Dollar Tree wall decals, and I'm using the bless sign or the bless sticker. To finish this off, I'm going to add some of the little small boxwood greenery stems and add them to the bottom. And I also added a small buffalo check bow. And that is it for this blessed decor sign. I think it turned out so beautiful. For my next DIY, I'm going to use one of these decor pieces from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to remove the little thing that has in the front. Then I'm going to paint it black, and I did end up painting like the front little square piece that it has in the front white because I was just gonna use it like that, but then I decided to use it differently. But all I needed to do was just paint the whole thing black. Then I'm going to use one of the little Dollar Tree little wood crate or wood box. I don't know what to call this, but these are new, and I'm going to just glue it on top of the black decor sign. The next thing I will be adding is a Dollar Tree bucket. I'm going to add it on top, but first I do end up adding this little sticker that I got from these stickers from Dollar Tree. The one I picked had home in the front, and all I did was just place it on top of that or inside the little tag part. And that is it, guys. The last thing I did was just add some boxwood greenery to the bucket. I think this turned out beautiful, and the best part is that you can use it all year round. And that is it for this Dollar Tree Farmhouse home decor DIYs. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comment section which one's your favorite, because I would love to know. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, bye.